All right. We are here. We are here. Let's see how everything goes. First time going live. Hopefully things aren't going too crazy. Might have to do a few kinks. Bear with me, everybody. Okay. Figuring everything out. Figuring everything out. All right. Wait for some people to come in, and then we'll start chatting. All right. I can even drop down chat. You need that. How's it going, Boomer? I imagine that's you, right? I imagine that's you. So we're hoping everything is working well over here. It's been a long time since I've done any kind of streaming at all. So thank you for popping in, man. I got my other computer over here, so I'm probably gonna be looking over there for the most part. To see what you guys are saying. I could have sworn there was a way for me to drop down my chat over here as well, but for some reason it doesn't really seem like it's working. So let me just reset this real quick. I guess it's really not that big of a deal. But I don't really have anything, particular I want to talk about today other than just like hanging out, trying this out to see how it goes, see if we get any new people in here or who are curious about the show. But yeah, dude, I appreciate you so much for coming over here and hanging out and whatnot. Hopefully everything sounds good too. So yeah, I mean everything over here on my OBS is saying it's great. So it's also a new laptop I'm using, which is what I've been using to record everything else. Like everything I've been doing with you, and any of the new stuff, like for the past, I want to say month, it's all been on a new computer. And it seems to be working way better than my old one. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That sounds great. Fried chicken? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, let me know what you think about Scream. I liked it a lot more than the last one, surprisingly enough. Gabby, how's it going? How's it going? Thank you for for joining as well. I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. It's just a fun little thing that I wanted to do and see how it goes and whatnot. Yeah, so the old laptop that I use for recording is the one that's right here that I have you guys on, and it's an Asus. And Asus is really really good for their products, and this was like a mid tier laptop, and I had it for about 3 years, I want to say. I was using it when I was I was using this one when I used to do like gaming streams and stuff like that, and I think I just wore it out so much with pumping so much stuff into it. And then when we started doing the podcast, I was loading so much memory on there. Even though I have an external hard drive, I put everything on, so everything that was on here is backed up on there, as well as the one that I'm currently using. And it's yeah, I don't know. This one that I'm using it's really good, and it's a gateway. It's not even like a high tier laptop at all, or anything like that. It's very very low tier. It was like 150, but it's got some pretty good cards in it. So it can run some good stuff. Like right now, I'm looking at what I have for streaming, and my CPU is only at like 20%, which is really really good. And I have everything like pretty high. Running, it should be coming out as 1080, even though the camera I'm using, I am upgrading, which I'm really really happy about. I'm upgrading that to a better quality camera, Um, it's not like a huge thing. It's not gonna be like a Sony or anything like that, but it's like the same brand I'm using. It's a Vivitar. It's technically like a knockoff of a GoPro, technically, and it works okay. I'm having some issues with it where it starts like freaking out. And that's another reason why I had to switch over to this laptop, because if I plug it into the one that's over here, and like Dean and I are doing recordings or anything like that, or if we're doing a recording with you, the camera will start freaking out and it will freeze frame. Like, I don't know if you guys saw in some of like the older videos, if you watched the videos on them, you could see that, or even like during some of the trailer reactions that we were doing, that it would just freeze and freak the hell out. And I would just like be in a constant pose of going crazy. Yeah, Gabby, I think it happened when I was recording with you. That it it's weird because it does it on there, and then on this one it sort of does it every now and then. Like there'll be like a few pieces in it will screen tear. Yeah, it may have happened when we just recorded too, Boom. But it screen tears sometimes. Right now it's acting really good. It's being a good camera. So props to that. Jump scare. Yeah, so I moved everything over here. I run everything in here. I got my I guess I can give you guys kind of a little bit of a tour of my setup if you want. Like if you guys are looking to get better equipment or anything like that, if you guys want a little bit of a tour of the quote unquote studio, it's not a lot, but I can kind of show you. I mean, this is what these labs are pretty much going to be about. It's just going to be talking about movies, you know, talking about everybody's life. But I thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know how many people are going to join, if any. I haven't really been promoting too much of it or anything like that. It was just something I wanted to do for a while, and I figured, why the hell not? I have today off, and yeah, I just felt in the mood. It's really fun. I love doing stuff like this, just chatting, not really having to worry about much. I hope both of you are having a good day. The new episode, as you saw, Boomer, is out now that we did. Super fun. I love doing that series. Like that's another thing that's like super fun, is like not fully reviewing something and kind of just talking about it. Because you feel like okay, I'll run you through the setup in a second. But yeah, doing reviews, you have to write out so much stuff. You have to watch the movie probably like 3 or 4 times for you to feel like you have a grasp on it, and then you go and do the recording. But with the highlighting and just trying to get people to watch a film on Screenbox and just briefly going over it, it's fast, it's fun. There's still a lot of content in there. It's really, really cool. I'm not good at technology at all. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So I'll show you behind this mess. All right. So this is my mic. What I use is an Audio Technica. The Audio Technica used to be what every streamer was using like 5 years ago. It's a really, really good mic. Hi, Corbin. Yeah. So the Audio Technica used to be like all like the streamers were using on Twitch, and even podcasters at some point like 5 years ago. It was like the mic to use. So I got this when I started streaming, like game streaming. I want to say like 3.5, 4 years ago. So it was like right on the cusp of when everybody was using it. But as soon as I bought this, everybody upgraded to the Shure mic that you see everybody use now. I don't remember what the actual name is, but you guys know what I'm doing. No, it's okay. It's okay. Hi, Corbin. Hello. Hopefully everybody in the household's feeling better, Gabby. No worries, no worries. So yeah, I'm using the Audio Technica, and it's a great mic. It sounds good. I could tweak it more to make it sound better, but I like how it sounds now. So behind here, this is just our little thing. I got to put a battery in it, and then you got Dean's gift set for his hot sauces. And then I have a bunch of remotes over here for all the lights I have, but a lot of them died on me. They all died, so I have to get a new one. My dad actually, for Christmas, he bought me like an out, yeah, knock on wood, an outdoor LED strip, a huge one he got me that was behind me that would light up the back. All you see that's like behind me right now is a black light. I have a black light behind me and I have a black light right here. So Blue Yeti is definitely one that everybody uses too. That's still a pretty good mic. That's a good entry mic. Oh, and as you can see, my camera's starting to freak out right there. It's not being good anymore. But yeah, the Blue Yetis are pretty good. Everybody still uses those. But yeah, I had a big LED strip that was down here that also go up behind the masks that would light up. And I only had it running for about a month, and it died. So that's dead. And then up here, you can't really see because of the sun, but there's a strip that goes above, and then there's one over here. And the connector part, like the second half of the strip, died. So now I only have this strip, and then there's a strip that's behind that you guys can't see, but it kind of lights up in front of me sometimes when it's darker out. It's one that my girlfriend got me, and I just plug it into the computer, and I have it green right now. Works perfect, but I need to get some better LEDs, longer ones that aren't gonna break my bank. And then over here, continuing the equipment that I use it's a Behringer XENYX, or you can just do Behringer Q802. It's my mixer. It's got a lot of inputs in it. I only use one. The reason why I got this is when I had Aaron, my original co-host, when I had him, I wanted a hefty mixing board. So that way, if I had to put him into an effects thing, if I wanted to do something weird, I can. Or if we were going to add like soundboards and stuff like that, I could do it in here and mix it through there. Or if I wanted to put music or anything like that, I could do it through the board. So that's why I got it. This was maybe $75, which isn't bad. And the mic too. I don't think I told you guys how much. I don't know if I told you how much the microphone cost, but I think I paid. It was either 90. It was in between like 90 and 110. I got it off Amazon. This is something I talk into. I love that. I love that so much. It's just something I talk into. Yeah. But if you are looking to upgrade your mics and you don't want to break the bank, there's actually, let me see if I can pull this up. I'm going to drop this in chat. Give me 1 second, because I just ordered this. And it doesn't break the bank. Does not break the bank at all. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to drop it in chat for you. Not what I want. It's a Lewitt mic, and it's a German-made microphone company. Oh, no, sorry. Austria, whatever. I thought they were in Germany, but maybe not. But I just ordered this. I think is it this one? Yeah, it's this one, and I got it in white. So if you guys are looking to upgrade your mics, it's not super expensive. But here, I'm gonna drop it in chat. So if you go over there, I just pre-ordered it. Getting it through Sweetwater, but they are out of stock right now. But they're supposed to be getting it in the next week or two. And I should be getting it, and I'm going to be upgrading this. And I'm super excited for it. I've been reading a lot of really good reviews. It's supposed to be really, really crisp, and it's their low-end mic. It's like, I think the lowest low-end like broadcaster mic that they have. And they have some pretty good stuff on there. Like they have a mixer that you can get that is like $120, I think, or something like that. But that one's not bad. It's like $160. You can get a little bit cheaper on certain retailers. But I'm super, super excited for that. What else? So the computers that I use and all my other crap that I have that everybody sees. I have a lot of like figures and stuff that I was trying to get on camera when I was like rearranging the setup when I got the new table that my girlfriend got me for Christmas to upgrade, and I have a ton of Spawn figures, a ton. Let me pull out one and I'll show you. Hopefully my camera doesn't freaking die. I have so much stuff, guys. It's not even funny. I don't know if you guys remember the Spawn movie, but I got this bad boy. Wait for it to come up on a preview. Make sure you guys can actually see it. My camera's freaking out, but it's okay. That's right. I'm like 30 seconds behind you. That's right. So I got this one. I have a ton. Yeah, that one's actually really, really good. So, oh my god, my camera's starting to freak out. Let's hope it stays somewhat stable. I don't care if it freaks out a little bit like that, as long as it doesn't like freeze and make me look like I'm a zombie or something. But Lewitt, yeah, totally. Lewitt is definitely one that you want to go into. I want to see. Can I change the latency I have on here? I have it on low latency, so it shouldn't be. I shouldn't be that behind me. I might be able to change that. Eventually, what I want to do, it will be really hard to do because of Dean, but I would love to start doing live podcast recordings. Thanks, Boom. I appreciate it. I really, really do. But yeah, I would love to start doing like live podcast recordings like this and have like the chat involved and stuff like that. It probably wouldn't be guest interviews or anything like that. It would probably just be like straight up movie reviews. I think that'd probably be the best way here. Hold on, let me try doing this real quick. I might have to shut off my camera and turn it back on if it gets really, really annoying. Yeah, I had the same thing. See, I'm really torn, and I figured I'll talk to both of you since you are getting into doing Patreon and stuff too. So, when I first started doing this, hold on, guys. Let me reset my camera and then we'll continue this. One second. I'm sure you guys can still hear me, so it's gonna be frozen for a minute. All right. Let's see what's going on. Should be back. Come on, camera. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, what I wanted to do, oh god, no. The camera's still doing it. It's cursed, guys. It's cursed. But it's gonna have to deal with it for right now. So when I first started doing the podcast, especially with my previous co-host, we had 3 tiers on there. A lot of tiers. We had the first one, which is what we have on there right now, which is super bare bones. So you guys just get the episodes like a day or two early. It's $1 a month. And then I did a $3 tier, which would obviously include that. And then there would be a live stream. Like we could do like a live watch party or something together. And then there was a $5 one that was everything previous, and then people could go and vote what they wanted us to review. No worries. So that's what we did before. And I would love to start and going back to doing things like that, but it doesn't seem so lucrative right now, and it's really, really hard with all the other shows and podcasters, streamers, content creators out there who are doing almost the exact same thing, right? It's really hard to get people to go and pledge even $1 to your Patreon. We have about, I think, 7 people on there right now who have been supporting us for a while. And I just don't know if it's worth it anymore. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I know you want to start doing more Patreon stuff and you want to do more YouTube stuff. I feel like the best way, and I'm trying to talk to Dean about this too, but he's been so busy it's hard to kind of get him on the phone for more than like a half hour to talk to him about something, unless we're recording it. Yeah, that's the problem too. Is like there's so much content, you have to do so much work to get it on there, right? So, I'm thinking about dropping Patreon. I really, really am, and it sucks because like I have put a lot of stuff on there. I tried really early on pushing it as hard as I can, but I think right now money it shouldn't be as important as I think it is right now. I mean, the show has been going on for what? This would be year 2? Yeah, because last year was our 1-year anniversary. So, oh shit, this month. Oh my god, guys. I just realized that this month is going to be marking our 2nd-year anniversary as a podcast. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta talk to Dean. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta look this up right now. Oh no. I just had a sudden realization that we're about to hit our 2-year mark. This is what happens when you have so much stuff going on. Let me I know it's in March. I think it's like the 21st or something. March 20th. Oh my god, 8 days away. Oh shit. I gotta get on the phone with Dean. Maybe we'll do a live stream. Thanks guys. Maybe we'll do a live stream. What do you think about that? And maybe I can get some of you guys on and we can just do like a whole chat together. What do you think about that? I'd love to get Dean on here, but I know that's definitely not going to happen. Yeah, Gabby was, I think, telling me a little bit about that, so I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. But yeah, going back to Patreon, I just don't think it's worth it anymore. Yeah, it would be really fun. I would love to get some of you guys on here. Just take a live stream and chat. So I guess what I want to do, if I want to, start making a little bit more money with the show, because you guys use Anchor, so you know how they are, and I'm thinking about. That's all good. But I'm thinking through Anchor, people can subscribe on there. They can even just pledge money, like donate monthly if they want. And we did do that for a little bit, and then I think I stopped it because I think we were going on break, or I had to go on break for something, and then I stopped doing that. So I took it off, and now what I have on there is like you can subscribe to get all of our videos on Spotify with paying like $1 a month or something like that, something really, really cheap. But then like I'm also kind of up in the air about that too, because now we upload everything over to YouTube. So I've been like tossing these ideas around for so long. Yeah, I mean you're true. That's true. But it's not that bad because I can see how much we've been growing through that, and I like that a lot, and that's why I usually try to just post. Like I post the Anchor one, but we have our link tree that has all the other platforms on there. And now what I'm trying to do, which I think is the smartest thing to do, is to bring everybody to YouTube, so that way they can come and subscribe and like all of our stuff, and then build a bigger platform here. But obviously, keep uploading to Anchor, obviously. But I just love having the video option, because I like watching. I like watching things, and I like listening to things too, especially like when I'm driving or if I'm cleaning, or even if I'm at work. I put on podcasts all the time when I'm at work. Like I listen to you guys. I try to have like a constant rotation every week of the people I want to listen to. I have you. I have Dissect That Film. I have House of Screams when they upload. Who else do I have on there? Why am I missing people? I don't know. I have a lot of people that I listen to at work, and I've actually introduced a lot of my coworkers to the shows that I listen to, because they're like, oh, this is really, really cool. And yeah, I mean, every now and then I put on my own, because I like to listen back to see how it sounds, and also to try to get people to maybe go and listen to an episode or two on their way home from work when they're driving. So I do a lot of promotion in so many other places. So yeah, I guess the highlight of what I'm talking about is I think I might be dropping Patreon. And I got to talk to Dean about it too. You know what I didn't do? I didn't post on Instagram that we are live. Do a quick story real quick. Hell yeah. Alright guys, I have to do something real quick. I'm just gonna post it to story. And we will go. Yeah, like I don't mind playing the waiting game. I really don't. I don't mind, being like, yeah, I know it's gonna take a while to get some people. Like it took us a long time to get where we are right now. And I kind of like that. I like that we didn't like blow up or anything like that. Yeah, that's nuts. And some people are just super lucky too. Um, that they were creating this stuff before it was a huge thing. Yeah, it's all about experimenting too. You got to keep trying new things, um, because if you don't, you're just gonna stay stagnant. And that's why another reason I wanted to do the thing that we started doing. Not doing OnlyFans. That's why I wanted to start doing the Screenbox thing, because I've been talking to them for a while about doing something like this. One second, guys. Sorry. Trying to post this over to Instagram while trying to talk at the same time. Get out of there. Okay. It's on Instagram now. So yeah, I've been working very closely with Screenbox. Made a lot of friends. Just the cleavage promos. Hey, I mean, I guess at that point you got to do what you got to do. Unfortunately, sex sells. So yeah, working with Screenbox, as everybody knows, we're not sponsored yet, and I still am waiting to hear back from Alex for you guys I've been waiting to hear back from Alex to see if he's going to be adding you guys to the list. I mean, he told me when I messaged him and I gave you the email and stuff like that, that I said, hey, Podcast in the Woods, Gabby and Boomer, they're friends of the show, and they want to start doing coverage for Screambox. And I just did the same thing for Candy at House of Screams, and he added them to the list. So I'm thinking he's waiting for the next round of screeners. I think I was talking to Gabby about this, and maybe I was talking to you too, Boomer. I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's waiting for the next round of screeners and stuff like that to come out so that he can send it to you. Look out, this is what it is. So maybe the reason why you don't think you're getting it, I want one of you to go into your email right now, and I want you to look for, this is the email that they use. It is, sorry guys, I have to go through so many emails. You want to look for Simply Legendary Publicity. So Simply Legendary Publicity is the email that they use. So here, I'll type it in chat. Actually, here, hold on. I send you the email. Yeah, check on that right now. Simply Legendary Publicity. So maybe you guys did get it and you just didn't realize it. Because you, when you get an email from that, it's like, here's all the titles that are going to be coming here this month, blah, blah, blah. And then it'll say, if you want to partake, just to email back. You want to email that back, and Alex is the one that runs that. This is fun, guys. This is really fun. Just kind of chatting, shooting the shit. Looking at my awful camera that keeps freaking spazzing out. Gabby, have you watched anything since we've talked? Have you watched any movies or anything, or are you just at home taking care of the little one? I just rewatched Yellow Dragon Village on Screenbox, I think. You know what I didn't put on? Oh no. Camera. 1 second, guys. Reactivate. All right, there we go. I was trying to put on my Bluetooth speaker. Showgirls? Oh wow. All right, so I was trying to put on my music because I realized I didn't put on my music that I wanted to put on while doing this. Trying to make it too loud because I don't want YouTube to mad at me. And it's you know what else is really funny to you, Gabby? Since we since we last talked, I have been listening to White Sister every day. Every day. I can't wait for that episode to come out. It was so funny. White sister. Oh, but it's so good though. I actually might rewatch it today. Yeah, I think we were chatting, I think online or something about him wanting to see it. But let me see. I'm kind of torn between a couple of films that I want to do next for this series, and let me know what you guys think. Well, the ones I'm doing this week with Alex is Doom Asylum and Nightwish are the ones that he picked, and I already gave him my picks. But the ones that I want to do next, I'm really torn. Where did it go? There was one I was looking at. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool, but I'm also like, I don't know if I want to, because I want to stay in like the 80s era, sort of. Oh, this is it. It's an older one. It's old. Oh, okay. So you guys are getting them. Oh man, that sucks. You guys. Oh man. All right, that's okay. That's okay. There'll be more. There's more right now. That are coming out. It's called Holy Shit and Family Dinner. Are the ones I'm doing. Yeah. So Alex, the guy who runs Screenbox socials and the email, he picked that one and Nightwish, but I think after I do the ones this week, the ones that I picked, what do you guys think about me? Because I've seen this one, but I haven't seen it in a while. It's Blood and Black Lace. It's a Mario Bava film, and it's one that is kind of under the radar. And that's why I want to do it. It's from the '60s, so it's really old. It's really old. But that's one that I'm thinking about doing. But I just don't know. The reason why I don't know is because movies like that, right, have been out for so long that you would think that people have seen it. That a lot of people have gone and watched older movies, especially a Mario Bava one. And that's why I don't know if I want to do it, is because it is that well known. And the whole purpose of this show or this series is to kind of highlight ones that people either A, haven't heard of, B, it's so low budget and so cheesy that people just ignore it and there's no reviews, or it came out in like the last like 10 years, are the ones that I've been trying to highlight. But then I'm starting to also realize that by, kind of going on other people's Twitters and Instagrams and even going through some people's letterboxes, to see if they have covered any of these films. I like to try to go and get a gauge of the people's interests and whatnot. And a lot of these I haven't seen in anybody's lists. So this is a big one. And like you're saying, Boomer, it is one that technically started the whole Giallo thing. The whole Giallo, what's it called? Category of horror. So it's really up in the air. Do you guys think it's worth doing it? Or do you think or just skip it because it is like the one thing that started Giallo? I was gonna like do a poll on Twitter, but I figured I'd rather ask people live. No, you're right. You're right. And yes, I'm a huge Giallo fan. This was actually playing at Cinema Salem in Salem near me because Kay, the festival director, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But she was doing a a screening of it in the theater, and I missed it. I almost had a chance to see it on the big screen. All right, if you guys think that I'll get some interest and views on it, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll write it in the list. And I think it was just recently added to the Screenbox, so maybe it's a good one to do. I don't think it was ever on Shudder at all or any streaming service, so this might be the first time this has been on a streaming service. So maybe, yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll get some more people to go sign up for Screenbox. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna write that down right now. And like I said to both of you previous, when you were on the show, if you want to come back on and you have a film or two that you want to go and highlight off the service, please let me know. Or if you want to let other people know as well, that'd be really, really cool. You know what I'm gonna do, because I'm that guy. I go and like my own stuff. Is that psychotic? Going and liking like your own like videos and stuff. Well, have it going, Gabby. Go enjoy your shower. All right, so it was on a different service, maybe. I think it was either Severin Films or Vinegar Syndrome. Or Vinegar Syndrome that did a whole high res restoration of it, I think. Yeah, I always go and like my own stuff. I don't know. I also say to myself, like, if you don't like it, no one else will. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's another thing too, is there's so much work you have to do when you're doing anything nowadays. Like, you need to have your main like account on both like Twitter and Instagram, and even sometimes like Facebook. Then you need to have whatever show or anything you're doing, that account. And I already have so much stuff going on and so many things I have to manage and edit, that I don't have enough time to go and make my own like account on Twitter or on Instagram or anything like that, because there's already so much traction and stuff that I have on the main account that it's kind of crazy that people have so many different accounts of things. Like, Boom, I don't know how you do it. I know you don't post as much on your other account anymore. I don't think. At least I don't see you post that much on there. But it's crazy because with this show, I do all of the pretty much all of the work, and I love it. All right, I'm not complaining about it or anything like that. And then I have Dean, who's my co-host, but he also has his whole other side of everything, and that he has his actual business, Dean of the Dead. He has that, and then he goes to his conventions. So he has to make a little bit of time each week. So we have Tuesday is our designated recording day for him. I can record any day of the week as long as like I don't have anything else going on. And then he comes on, and then I have to do all the editing, make sure it gets all uploaded, make sure I get the thumbnails ready. Sometimes he helps me out with thumbnails if he has enough time. And then I have to get descriptions ready, I have to get titles ready, I have to make sure it's going on all the platforms. It's a lot of work. And I love doing it, but just the thought of I have to make another account, my personal one, so people can know like I'm part of the show or whatever it may be. But I think at this point, at least I hope, on all the socials that everybody knows it's me who is running it, and it's not Dean, because Dean has his own Instagram. He's really only on Instagram and Facebook. He's not on Twitter or anything like that. It's just crazy. Super crazy the amount of work you have to do. And then like I started doing like more like TikToks and stuff about highlights. Like for because YouTube has a shorts now. So I've been making shorts and also just uploading that short to TikTok, and hopefully we get some traction. It's just funny because I'm getting more views and interactions on YouTube Shorts than I am on TikTok. I don't know if you both do TikTok or anything like that. I haven't really looked into your link trees or anything like that in a while. But what? As I log into TikTok, there's some weird comment. 1 second, guys. Whoa. Okay. What the hell? All right, Boomer. All right, you have to be excited about this one because apparently the the TikTok I put up about us has a lot of interaction right now. But it looks like all spam. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. This is all spam, but I'm gonna leave the comments. Can I share this to you guys? I want to share this to you. How do I do this? Link? Here, I'm gonna post this in chat. I want you to look at the spam with me. You might be able to just pull it up on your browser. But that's the most interaction I've had on TikTok. It's a bunch of spam comments about people saying that their account's banned. It's really funny. We got 7 likes on it and like 10 comments. I'm gonna take it. As long as nothing's happening to my account, I'm gonna leave it. Any publicity is good publicity, I think, anyway. So I'm hopefully that gives you a little bit of traction as well for your show. The internet's such a weird place, guys. It really is. I'm gonna send it to my girlfriend. She's on TikTok all the time, so I'm gonna be like, "Is this actual spam, or is this what comments look like all the time?" Because I don't browse TikTok like at all. I just post on there and then just kind of leave. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Well, Gabby, let me know. Does that look weird or does that look normal in like people's comment sections if you see if you go to the video? Like every now and then I might like something. Yeah. Gabby was briefly telling me about it. Sometimes, taking a little bit of a break, it can, or just like giving yourself a little bit of time to breathe and post things every now and then. It kind of gets people a little hungry, um, for your show. It's kind of like I would, I don't know, posting a lot and posting every now and then kind of have the same effect, right? So, um, if you post a lot, you're annoying people, right? And I try not to. I mean, we do technically 2 episodes a week now, 3, right? Maybe even 4. It depends on like how often I want to send out the essential pick series. But when you're bombarding people with so much stuff, it's always in their face, so they have no other way around it other than just watching it. And then when you post every now and then, if it's somebody who does follow you or whatever it may be, and then they want their next episode, they have to wait so long. So you're letting people build up that anticipation and be like, oh yes, a new episode's out. So like you kind of have like the same thing, essentially in both ends. No, I agree, Boomer. I really, really do. Like TikTok, it's so big now that if you want to blow up, you have to do something really stupid. Like really, really, really stupid to get people to look at your channel. Everybody says, "Oh, just do what the current trend is," but kind of can't do that because you just get lost in the sauce, man. I'm curious now. So that one only had like 75 views on TikTok. So now if I go to, yes, let's go to shorts we just did with you. Oh, actually, there's a lot more on TikTok than there is on YouTube. But the shorts that I've been putting on YouTube have been going between like 150 to almost 400. Just the shorts. No, if I had that number on the show, my God, like the actual like videos, that would be amazing. It's just how do you convert people from the shorts to go and watch your long form stuff, I guess that's going to be an ever growing challenge. Yeah. And sometimes it really boils down to what you're covering, obviously. Yeah, that's like another thing too that I've been just I don't even think about it anymore is I love watching everybody grow, right? And obviously I love seeing my show grow. But I never feel jealous or upset at anybody who gets more views or more interactions or anything like that because we all are in our own little bubble, right? And we all support each other. We all go and make sure that we hold everybody up and let them know, hey, you're doing something really, really good. Yeah, there are going to be times where it's going to be hard to go and watch everybody's episodes or go and make sure you're liking, retweeting, commenting, sharing, all that stuff because there's so much going on, right? And on the top of that, you have to make sure you're also balancing your stuff as well. So you never want to bury yourself to I guess essentially make sure that you're holding everybody else up. You kind of want to have like an even playing ground. And that's what I've been doing, and like there's been a lot of people that I've been seeing grow a lot. Like one of my good friends who comes on the show every now and then, Brett from Dissect That Films, they just are at like, where are they at right now? Like 15, I think it's like 15,000 downloads or some shit like that. Like, and they've only been going for about as long as I have. And they put out a lot of content, you know, they put out a lot. And that's nuts, man. That's super duper nuts. What is this? There's a lot of things on this YouTube page. I'm so used to Twitch that coming over here and streaming on YouTube is so weird. I like it though, for fun. So yeah, one thing I want to ask of Boomer, you and Gabby, if you can just like the stream for me. That's all. I don't know if you did already. One second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Sorry, I just had to go adjust something. So why is it saying this? It says suggestion. The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. What does that mean? My audio sound good? Or does it sound like crap? So confused. Does the audio sound good, guys? Oh, my camera's freaking out again. Oh, come on, camera. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to reset this real quick. Damn camera, guys. Can't wait for a new one to come in. Really can't. Should be in this week, I hope. Awful streamer. Awful streamer. Oh, wow, that's worse. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just awful at what I do. What the hell? Read some of your comments real quick. Yeah, I mean, always taking priority on like the quality of the show. It always seems to be way more important, and should always be more important than the amount of stuff that you put out. In my opinion. Oh, okay. Audio sounds good. All right, cool. So I think YouTube just hates me for some reason. Welcome to the life of a content creator. All right, that should be good now. All right, I think we're good. Sorry about that, guys. New camera should be in this week. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, and Boomer, like getting stuff like that, even if it's like one or two people, right? If it's just one or two people who reach out and say thank you for everything that you do, you know, I had a really rough week, and your show like helped me out in some sort of way. I mean that's honestly the best feeling in the world. Seriously. Oh, you know who you guys should get on your show? Um, we had her on a couple weeks ago. Um, have you guys seen Sorry About the Demon on Shudder? I'm gonna say if you have seen Sorry About the Demon, you need to get Emily on. She's so fun to talk to, man. And I really have to thank um, Aaron Kuntz for helping us with that one. Oh my god, you need to. You need to watch it. All right. That this is this is my homework for the both of you. Is to go on Shudder and watch Sorry About the Demon. You will not regret it. I promise you will not regret it. Oh, did I show you guys my mug? This is I love this. I got this from Spirit Halloween. My shorty mug. Have you really been streaming an hour already? There's no way. There's no way. Another thing, the subgenre, oh, it's like its own. It's a rom-com. What do they say? Hold on. I want to read it off of them. Yeah, Aaron Bean Koontz. He's a friend of the show. It's a rom-com horror movie. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, Emily Higgins, who directed it, is really good. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. You know, the one thing that has blown my mind, right? This, I don't know how this didn't get as big as Dean and I were hoping, and I thought we were doing some pretty good promo for this. Was our Friday the 13th special with C.J. Graham and Tom Matthews? Yeah, it's really good. It's a rom com with demon possession. It's really good. It's got a lot of like Evil Dead in it. Oh, let me message him right now. I'll message Aaron right now. Well, thank you for tuning into that one. Yes, you need to watch them. Sorry, my black light behind me is starting to blind you guys. Um, uh, I gotta copy this. Sorry, guys. I know that he's been really, really busy. Another person that I need to reach back out to is getting 1 second. Um, I'm just gonna link your Twitter to him. Yeah, we're working on getting Jed Shepard on. Sorry, I have so many things going through my mind right now. We're working on getting Jed on, and then we're gonna be I'm in talks right now with Ross Paul, who played the father in Skinamarink. Trying to get him on because I wanted to talk to him about Skinamarink really badly, and about how it was having his son be in a movie like that. He actually just messaged me this morning. God, like being in this whole like universe, or this sphere of really, really talented creative minds, and then being able to make connections and contacts and friends with people who have created movies that you love. It's like nothing else. Yeah, but do you have a favorite Friday the 13th movie that you can remember? Definitely the one with the dancing. Of course. Of course. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? I don't know. I've always really, really loved Jason Lives. I've always loved it. So having, CJ Graham and Tom Matthews on, that was amazing. And honestly, I have to give all my thanks to Dean. He's the one that got that set up. I actually, I don't want to move my camera, but over there I have a signed photo that I got with CJ last November. Yeah, that's a lot of Friday the 13th. Oh yeah. Let's wait until you get to Jason X. What? Yeah. Oh man, that's so good. Another thing that kind of bugs me about being a content creator that surrounds horror is you have to be caught up on everything, right? You have to constantly make sure that you are on the new trend or the new movie that's coming out. And it has caused me personally to not go back and rewatch classic movies unless I'm going to be reviewing it, talking to somebody about it. My time has been so short, and I don't know if the both of you have been running into that same situation. I know you're doing every 2 weeks now, but have you ran into any kind of problems with finding time or energy to go back and watch like older films? Like I've been wanting to go back and rewatch all the Nightmare on Elm Street films, but I just don't have time, and it sucks a lot. I'm gonna try something. YouTube keeps yelling at me that my audio isn't up to par. Oh, that's why, because it's lower than what they wanted to. But that's fine. Another series I've been wanting to go through again is this is crazy, and I never thought I would ever hear myself say this. Is I wanted to rewatch all the Paranormal Activity movies again. It's like I like the first three, and then after that, no thanks. Like the newer one that came out not that long ago. I want to. I just don't have time. I have to prioritize all these other films that are coming out. Like the new Scream movie I had to go watch. It's like 2.5 hours. Um, all the Screambox stuff that I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, like, no, I don't have to. I want to. Like, I really want to because I love those movies. Yeah, I mean, going way back to like the '60s, even like the '50s. Honestly, I love watching like old '50s movies. Yeah, it's long. It's worth it though. I guess this review Dean and I are going to be doing this week, but I can talk a little bit about it because I want to save most of it for the actual discussion and review. Is that I liked it a lot more than the previous one, and that says a lot. I felt like the last one was just too. Everything felt so forced. It felt so fucking forced. But this one, like, yeah, there were some things on there that felt kind of forced or plot holes galore. Like, there really are a lot of plot holes in it, and a lot of like, okay, why did that person get up or something like that. But I enjoyed it a lot more than the previous Scream. And when it comes to Scream, like obviously, I love the original. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't really care for the Scream franchise, and hey, that's completely fine. But I've really only enjoyed the first two Screams. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I'm weird. Whether I'm excited for a new release or not, um, I feel like I'm always watching a movie. Even if I watch it and like halfway through it I don't like it, I force myself to finish it. Yeah. And when it comes to things on streaming, like when a movie gets dropped on streaming for a release, um, I'll watch it, especially on Screenbox. I've been trying to watch everything that they release, and I can't really put a finger on if there's a movie that I've watched that I didn't like. Shudder, there's been a few. There's definitely been a few on there that I didn't like, but I sat through the whole thing regardless. Because I like to give movies the full chance. I like to give them all my full attention, and I don't like having to cut through a film. Yeah, yeah, but I think you might be a little surprised with it though. I mean, what the reviews are saying, everybody's saying, oh, it's way more brutal. It is. It's pretty brutal. They go really, really in on some of the stuff that happens, but then there'll be a few times you're like, huh? Why did that person get up? That doesn't make any sense. I think the one thing that if they want to make a good Scream movie, and I said this when we reviewed this last year with my previous co-host. I said, if they want to keep this whole fucking um, Scream franchise fresh, right? And I think this is a brilliant idea. Let me know what you guys think. Is we don't follow the main cast. Is that we are following Ghostface their self. Like we're following Ghostface, and it's all about Ghostface tricking the group. So you're following how the person who is Ghostface or multiple people are Ghostface, and they have to trick the group. Like you'll still like know things that are going on with the group and whatnot, and like you'll know about plans and stuff like that. But I think it would be really really cool if it was through Ghostface's eyes and not the group's eyes. But that's just me. I feel like that would be really really fun. I might be a little tricky, but I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I think you're gonna get a kick out of it. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like a great idea. We'll keep it so fresh, you know? But they'll never do anything like that. They won't listen to me. I guess I have to write the script and then send it to them, right? I don't know. Um, I will say I'm a bit surprised that I'm as excited as I am for this. Is the Texas Chainsaw series that's going to be coming out? I'm actually kind of excited for it. And we never did an actual review of the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but honestly, I wasn't that big of a fan. I know it's a hot take. Let's see. There's another thing that I've been thinking about is okay, all right. You're right there with me. But this is one thing that I'm running into, and it's nothing that gets me upset, right? It's just I want to do more. So Dean, everybody knows he's a busy guy. He's super busy. He lives in the UK. He's 5 hours ahead of me, right? And I want to cover more stuff, and I obviously want to do it with him. Right? He's my co-host, and that's another reason why I started doing the Screenbox Essential Picks, is to add more variety and to get other guests on, like yourselves. Um, and there's been a lot of things coming through from Screenbox to cover and things like that. I know that the both of you are going to be doing coverage for Screenbox, so it would be kind of hard to get people like yourselves to come on and like co-host with me for those. So what I'm thinking is, would it be extremely fucking boring for me to do like solo episodes? What do you think about that idea? Or like things that he can't make it, like if he can't make a screening. Yeah, the POV shots. I'm right there with you, man. It is tricky. It's really really tricky because, and it sucks because sometimes we have to pass up on films that we get screeners for because Dean doesn't have the time for it, right? And then it sucks because I want to cover everything that they send us, right? Because for the next 6 weeks, like in a row, on the weekends, the next 6 weekends, he has a bunch of conventions that he's doing, and he can only do 1 day a week. And he wants to focus on all the new things that are coming out, which I understand. But we also have 2 Screenbox screeners we got to do. So I think I told both of you that I might reach out to probably to both of you to see if you want to come on and cover one with me. Like maybe we could do this week coming up. Up to you, if you guys want to or not. Oh, thank you, Gabby. I appreciate that. Yeah, and like I've ran into that before, doing things myself. Um, like the first episode of the Screenbox Essential Picks is all me. I didn't have anything written down other than the movies that I was covering. So I'll send you. I'll let you know what the movies are right now. It's Holy Shit and Family Dinner, and we could probably figure out a day this week that fits to both of you. I'd love to have both of you on to talk about it. I think that'd be really really fun. I do have until the 31st to get these out, I believe. But I don't know. That's the problem, with being a podcaster, being a content creator. You have to plan ahead a lot to make sure you fit in these things that you want to put in your schedule, right? And then sometimes you'll get something random that you have to squeeze into your schedule, you know? And another thing that was supposed to happen this week that I don't know if it is or not is I mean to hear back from Dean to see if this is happening, but we're supposed to be getting the actor who played Winnie the Pooh and Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey on this Tuesday for our interview. But I don't know if that's happening. I might reach out to Dean right now, actually, now that we're talking about it. Oh, Hellraiser, that's a really fun one. Covered that one really early on the show, I think. That's another thing I would like to do, is with Dean, is to go and maybe like redo some old reviews that I did with Aaron. But I don't know, that seems kind of stupid, right? Oh, Gabby, we're just saying. Well, I was saying that I wanted to reach out to both of you if you'd like to come on and cover one of the films that we got from Screenbox maybe this week. I can send you the you love a redo? Okay. Okay. I'll talk to Dean about that. Because Aaron's my best friend in the world, right? And we've done a lot with him. But towards the end, when we're doing some of our later reviews and interviews, he was just so busy that he didn't have enough time to really watch movies, so I had to keep writing his stuff for him. So some of it felt kind of forced, you know? I do have to say, doing this is really fun. Doing this live stream and chatting with you guys is really, really fun. I'm gonna try to do this maybe like once a week. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, you know what's really, really cool? That's gonna be happening. So Jason Miller. I have Jason Miller who did all of the new art for the covers of Within the Barrens and our regular like movie review. He's gonna be doing a new one for the Screenbox Essential Picks. And I'll talk about the idea here because I mean, like, no one else is really going to be doing it because he's the one that's going to be drawing it. Is my idea that I shot to him, and he kind of like came back with some really cool ideas. Is that it's going to be like somebody. Well, this is my idea before he repitched it to me. Is it's going to be like a back silhouette of somebody with their hand reaching out with like a remote, right? And it's going to be them looking at like an old tube TV, and it's gonna be the screen's gonna be on, and then it's gonna look like the browser for Screenbox, and I already got the okay to use their logo and some other stuff from them to put into the art. Is it's gonna be the two movies that I'm talking about. They're gonna be highlighted. It's gonna be like in a carousel, and then it's gonna be like a half of a box of another one to kind of hint on what the next one's gonna be. So it's gonna be like that, and then I'm like, whatever you want to do, you can do whatever art you want to do in the background of it. But then he came back and then he said, "All right, I like the idea, but he was like, I feel like doing a silhouette of the person holding a remote might be a bit tricky." So he said, "What if we do a younger version of you sitting in front of the TV and make it look like the Poltergeist cover?" I'm like, that's sick. Like, still keep the TV with the Screenbox and then say Essential Picks, making it look like it's a playlist on their website, and then just leaving two boxes and like a 2.5 boxes blank for me to insert the movies that we're talking about. I'm excited for it. So that's going to be happening in about like a month or two. Right now I have to make my own fucking thumbnails and stuff. Oh, that's so nice. You guys won't watch movies without the other one watching. That's cool. Oh, another really, really funny thing. So here, let me see if I can link this to you guys. I am in a movie. And I want you guys to keep an eye out for this. Let me see if I can get the clip. Oh my god, Nick, you post so much shit, dude. So, a local filmmaker that actually had a movie shown at Salem Horror Fest a couple of years ago, asked myself and my old co-host to be part of his film, and I'm gonna send you guys the. If I can find it. Oh, it's right here. So, I didn't get paid for it. It's all super duper low budget. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. And this is gonna be. I think he said he's trying to get into festivals as of right now, but he also might be just putting it out online. But you can see in there. There's a little clip of me and my previous co-host in there. A little highlight. I've watched the whole film. It's 100% done now. He sent me the final draft, I think 2 days ago. I have to go and rewatch it now because there's like new music and stuff that's added to it. It's all super locally shot around me. Yeah, it came out really cool. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk about. No worries, no worries. Hell yeah, dude. The movie is kind of crazy. It's really low budget, but I mean, I love that type of stuff. It's super homebrewed. Nick Verdi, he's the director. No. Oh, Gabby, go get more. IMDb. So like, I would love to start an IMDb page, but like, is it really worth it? I mean, technically, we could make an IMDb page for our podcasts. Oh wow. Okay, so now I see why you're sad. Oh man. I'll just say Chick-fil-A. I'm getting kind of hungry. Might hop off in a few minutes. This is fun. This is really really fun. But yeah, just make sure that you check out that movie. And this week there's gonna be some very interesting stuff coming out. Very interesting. You got the next episode with you, Gabby, coming out. Then I got some recordings with Alex for Screenbox. Then we have, pretty sure we're doing the Scream review this week. And Dean might be able to do something else this week too. I'm not 100% sure though. But there's a lot of things going on this week that I'm really excited for. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long, long time. So I don't really remember how good their mac and cheese is. Yeah, maybe I'll look into it, Boomer. Now that you say that, there is still something I want to do really, really badly on the show. I guess I'll talk about this real quick, and then I'm gonna hop off so I can get something to eat. I don't know if the both of you have heard this before, but I know both of you should know the movie Host that came out on Shudder. Um, the Zoom horror movie that came out, and I had an idea to kind of do something like that. And my big brain idea, I'm still trying to work out how I want the script to go. I'm gonna write everything. So I wanted a horror movie happen, essentially over multiple periods, like a story start and go through the episodes, and things happen during episodes. Everything be scripted. I wanted there to be a killer. I wanted there to be somebody like possessing our stream, and like things happen in the background while Dean and I are chatting. And to have other podcasters or other content creators who have came on during the period of things happening, and then it start infecting their show. It's really, really ambitious, super ambitious. But Dean said that he might be able to help out with it because he knows a few filmmakers that could help do some things. I'm like, okay, let's do it. But a lot of the stuff, I wanted a lot of things to happen baked in while we were talking, and things to actually happen behind me, like things fall, or like be like some kind of weird shadowy figure behind me. And I wanted it to take place over like 10 recordings, and then like the final recording actually be like somebody walking around with a camera or something weird. Like there's still a lot of things I want to do with it. Oh yeah, most likely. You might have to go to the UK though. So that's just an idea that I've been playing around with, and the reason why I wanted to do it is because I wanted to get people to watch the show. So I figured doing something crazy and ambitious like that would be like getting somebody to come and watch the show. Yeah, I'm sure Dean knows somebody. Dean actually, he's working on an anthology right now, and he just got one of the drawings from his animation for the intro of it, and this is it. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's going to be the intro animation to his movie. Looks so sick. Yeah, that's Dean. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. I've been going for hour 40. Yeah, it looks so sick. I'm gonna go get some food. I gotta plan out the rest of this week. I will reach out to both of you, most likely later today, to ask you about those two films, and then maybe we'll do go get Chick-fil-A. Maybe. But oh, for sure. But yeah, maybe we'll do this again during the week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for being here and just chatting. You too. Gabby, have a good rest of your day. Boomer, go have fun watching Scream. Let me know what you think of it, and we will be chatting again soon. So thank you guys for being here, supporting, and we will do it next time. All right, guys, have a good one.